there is a student of Dr. Pillai. She's working with me in a coaching program I do called Golden Star program. And she wanted to communicate with Ganesha. And one of the things I do is, other than teaching people how to manifest, is how to communicate with the divine. Because unless you communicate with God, how will you know God? You can never know God unless you learn to communicate with God. And one of the things I was telling her, and she has now developed a very good ability. She can see Ganesha's face, and whatever messages she gets comes true. That's how you know. When the message comes true, that's how you know it's from the divine. And one of the things I was telling her, she asked me, how can I, Kalkidas, what can I do to hear back from him? I talk to him, but sometimes Ganesha, I can't hear him, or I don't get any message back. What should I do? So one of the things I told her is something very interesting. I said, the answer is intermittent fasting. This is very interesting. It's a big intermittent fasting. I hope all of you know what that is, right? So intermittent fasting of two kinds. Okay. One is fasting where you don't eat food, physical fasting. But then there is another intermittent fasting where you don't read a book, don't read a book, don't watch a movie, don't talk on the phone for 2 hours, and don't blah blah. Meaning you maintain silence. So if you can, for example, eat an early dinner, eat your dinner very early. Okay, and then let's say the 2-3 hours after you have eaten, don't eat anything then, and then don't talk to people on the phone. Just you have to don't let the distractions crowd you. So you cannot watch a 3-hour movie and then go and talk to the goddess. It will never work. It will never work. Okay, if you cannot, you can't talk to your mom or dad or friend for an hour and then go talk to God. It won't work, because you don't have that kind of control over your mind to shut it down at a moment's notice. Most people don't. So when you can sit quietly for half an hour, okay, and just calm your mind down, maybe chant a mantra for half an hour, calm your mind down. And when your mind has become quiet, and only then you pray. Okay, only then your prayer will be deep enough, and then there will be a response to the prayer. Then you will get a message back, and you will have the ability to get the message. But if you have exposed yourself to too much talking, too much thinking, too much entertainment, you will be unable to connect with the divine, no matter who you are. Because it's very scientific. Once the senses become predominant, once you eat food, your senses become predominant. Once you talk to people for 2 hours or watch movie or read a book, your senses become dominant. You lose the ability to become still, to connect with God. So intermittent fasting, both of food and of entertainment and chatter and mind chatter and verbal chatter, is the key to hear from God. And it is so simple. It's not a big deal. If at least once a week you eat your dinner earlier, and then say Thursday nights, I want to learn how to communicate with the divine, or Friday night or Saturday night or Sunday night, whenever you want to do it. And that will change your life. It doesn't cost any money. It will cost you some time, some discipline, but that's it. And it will work, because from the very beginning of time, people have been praying and fasting to connect with God. Of course, most of the time, they don't tell you why you have to pray and fast, but this is the reason. So that your senses are calm. Your mind is easily quiet. It's easy to control the mind. Then you can communicate. Okay, anyway, I just wanted to leave you with that thought.